Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. We are in Russia today at Neva Ring, or better known as just simply St. Petersburg, with maybe one of the most fun tracks I have found so far for NASCAR racing. Now if you're like me and you like chicanes, this is the track for you. There are so many chicanes in this circuit here, and this is a track that's no longer actually available to race at in real life. It's got shut down for a stadium to be built, is what I learned from research here. But you'll notice there's a lot of different roads around, so it's kind of my first one, a little bit easy to get lost, but it's a pretty short track. Only takes about a minute to get around here, but like I said, a lot of chicanes, a lot of kind of moments that kind of catch you off guard, like that right there. We're going to be trying not to do that in the race, but another chicane here, and then you have this little stretch right here that's we'll call it the back straightaway, but as you can see here, it's a long sweeping straightaway that goes to the left. So then you have this next chicane right here. This is a pretty quick chicane, actually. You can fly through here, as you see Logano do it, and then you go through another one here. You got to get the line obviously right and not do that, and then you go down to about first gear, come through this hairpin here, throttle up here, trying to pass the 22 into the braking zone, and then this is pretty well most of the lap right here, and then we have one more corner right here in the right-hander, and that is it. It's pretty straightforward. Not a very complicated track, very chicane based, but it's a lot of fun. I think the race is about to be a lot of fun here as we're going to head into the race and destroy Joey Logano. Alex Bowman just started the formation lap stuck in the guardrail. That's a problem. So I had to make some changes, reduce the AI. We're down to 25 cars instead of whatever, 40, 39, whatever you want to call it. And now we are underway for 10 laps around this circuit. You don't got a lot of time to work with, and I'm going to send one up the inside here, but not too much because Kyle Larson shuts the door. And now we go through that first little chicane, sweeping a left-hander here before things kind of get spicy. Oh, yeah, I think they've gotten spicy all right, because it looks like Chase Elliott's around, and we are going to have a track blocking accident here. And I'm going to go over to the left and pass all of you guys and say see you later. So now we're on the back foot here. We got some work to do. We might actually, should we restart that series and run that back, I wonder? So we're trying that again, and we'll see if they pile up again or if that was a fluke. We're going to find out the hard way here as we head into turn one. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. Lunge it up the inside and kind of give Larson the room to work with into the chicane, and let's see, through the sweeping left-hander. This is like a direct copy of what we just did. Are they gonna this time? No, they're gonna be fine. Okay, so now let's go and get the elbows out now here. 3 wide in the middle. Now Logano's up my inside, Larson around the outside. Not a lot of room to work with here. It's a pretty narrow track. Oh my god, the 20 car is like trying to go up and over. I'm gonna split the middle and say see all of you guys later. I don't know what Christopher Bell was trying to do. He was doing like a magic trick. What do you guys call a car that can do a magic trick? Or what does a car say after it completes a magic trick? Abracadabra. Ha ha ha. That was a pretty good one, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. I know it was cringe. Don't call me out for that now as we get through the chicanes pretty well. It's a really quick track when you're actually like doing something right here. I've noticed now as we're closing in on the back of the other Logano. I'm gonna send it. You know what? Let's just see if we can get going here. William Byron gets run wide by Kyle Busch. Denny Hamlin there just in front of us. I'm gonna try and sneak one up the inside here. Get a little bit physical there down towards turn one. Hamlin's gonna dump me into the grass. Oh my god, he just sent me. He said see you later. So far we have a pretty, well, not so good track record of trying to complete this race. We've been wrecked once. We had a big track blocking pile up. This time, however, we have changed the narrative. We have passed Kyle Larson in turn one, and now we should be well on our way to having a good result here. No track blocking accident this time either. So here we go. Making moves up the inside. The back end tries to kick out, and it does successfully. And now we're causing more mayhem. Oh boy. Oh baby. Oh baby, baby, baby. Pull me closer. Backseat rover. There was an accident. We continue on. We're fine. And I'm going to continue my journey through this field, passing Christopher Bell. Into the chicane we go. I'm keeping my speed, and oh baby, that is fun. I like the chicane a lot. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. Get out of my way, Denny Hamlin. Didn't you wreck me there in a couple attempts ago? Up at a P14, we might finally be actually getting somewhere here. We still have to get a little bit further than the last attempt here into the final turn. Hop up over the curb a little bit there. Oh, yeah, that was a little rough. However, we managed to make it work. So, P14 at the conclusion of lap 1 into the braking zone. The opening little chicane here, right, left. And we are closing that gap pretty quickly. I mean, we got speed. I mean, I really like this track. I got a good handle of this track already. I'm just talentless at times. However, I think if we play our cards right here, be smart, I think we can actually win this one here. Just like you might have saw the Brazil video go up recently. I felt like I had the speed to win that one too. I threw that one away. I've actually turned the difficulty back up. I don't know, for some reason my difficulty, I noticed it, I don't think it was the mod that made it lower in Brazil. It was the fact that for some reason it got turned down. So, oh, baby, no, hang on. Oh my god, why does the car like to do that? I will never know. It just loves to kick out under braking, and I'm going to send it up the inside of the 18. Byron's going off circuit here, trying to come up with his own track configuration, and now I'm going to show him a new track configuration, and it's called a car through him. And there we go, passing the number 24 into that final braking zone. I made sure I outbrake the 24 right there. I don't really trust him, and oh, we got, okay, there's cars in the pits, and we just passed like 3 cars. Yeah, I think we just gained like 3 spots out of that. Into turn 1, Byron's trying to send one. I'm trying to send one here to make sure Byron doesn't send one on me. And now we're side by side with Kevin Harvick. I think cars got penalized. I think that's what causes that. They get penalized. And what is this? Chase Elliott, we got a car stopped again on the right side. This is like Brazil. I wonder, there was a new, so there was very recently, when I say recently, okay, Kevin Harvick. I just updated R Factor 2 the other day, and all of a sudden we're having some AI issues, so I'm wondering if it has something to do with said update here. But you know what, Harvick, that update didn't change Harvick's talent levels of just bulldozing through me here, but I can get through this chicane so much better than Kevin Harvick, and I can just send it right here up the inside, maybe even get up the inside of the 2 of Cindric. That was very aggressive, but we make it work. The leaders are right there in front of us, so I'm not too concerned about having to get the elbows out too much, get too aggressive, get desperate or anything, because obviously they're right there for the taking. They might even pit. I mean, honestly, with the way the AI, oh my god, Kevin Harvick just died in my rearview mirror. I have no idea exactly what caused that, but Kevin Harvick's no longer with us, and now it will be Cole Custer back in the 4 car for the remainder of the 2022 season. That's already over. And here we go. Look at these guys racing for the top 5. It's absolutely fantastic. Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, they're going at it up here, side by side, running each other off the circuit just about. I'm right in the mix here, just kind of, biding my time, waiting for things to open up perfectly for me. And Austin Cindric's kind of making my life a little bit hard right now in terms of trying to get past that number 2 car, but we got a lot of laps to work with here. Now the laps don't take very long, however, about a minute, so we definitely gotta be smart here now, and I'm gonna have a chance to pass this 2 right here. And oh, Keselowski's way wide into the braking zone. Cindric, I've just about had enough of you. I just want to get past you just like this right here. And now we will move ourselves up into P5 as long as we get clear, which we do right there. Kyle Busch now trying to drive away, and I'm just gonna try and settle in behind Hamlin and get ready to set him up into turn 1. Oh, this should be easy, right? Here we go, into turn 1. Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. Okay, I thought I was about to absolutely run over the 11 car right there. Once again, the rear end kicks out, and that is all it takes. I'm going to try and at least shove him out of the way. It's not going to quite work right there, but Kyle Busch is starting to open up a gap, so now it's like, okay, we kind of need to start get going here. And Hamlin, oh, he's almost up and over of the chicane curbing right there, and they get through the chicanes really actually well, to where I actually have to make sure I'm hitting them perfect just to stick with them here now as we head into the high-speed chicane. However, it's a bit of a different animal here. You got to be just absolutely perfect, and I feel like I'm way better than the AI through this chicane. And Hamlin's gonna send one on the inside of Keselowski, as I was hoping to send one on the inside of Hamlin. He's gonna say no, so the only way to defend over me is to attack the guy in front of you, I guess. But there we go, he left himself vulnerable, and now up into hopefully P4. Oh my god, he's just gonna run me over. Oh, I was trying to wreck him, not gonna lie, I missed. Oh, he's just about going up and over. I mean, absolutely nailed turn 1 right there. I had a bit of a poor exit, but we got in there very well, and I'm just trying to get to that 11 and just do something like that right there. Yep, there you go. There you go. A little bit of a taste of your own medicine right there, Dennis. And now with your 10,000 race experience, see if you can stick with me, because you can't. And here we go. Oh, baby, I just about put it into the barrier. I'm going to now have Hamlin back up my right side here. And I'm into the barrier. Oh, no, I'm dead. I saved it kind of a 360 no-scope. We keep it going. And we only gave up a few seconds. We can get back into this. Into the high-speed chicane. Watch how just quick I can fly through here as we abuse the track limits just a tad bit, and then get down to first gear. We do get a bit of a warning there. That's okay. 1 point to the 21 apparently that we can take, so not too concerned about that one here. Now as we run a little bit wide, we are going to get a little bit aggressive on track limits here and just get closer to that 11 car. Oh yeah, that's not what I want to be doing though. Dang it. Dang it. Pushing too hard now, and it's the typical go and choke. This track, it's not a complicated track, and now the rear end. Why does the rear end just do that? I will never understand. One thing about R Factor 2 that I don't understand is when you hit the brake pedal, the car is just like, I am going to go to another planet. Into the chicane, we have kind of closed back in on the cars in front of us. Oh, we have an accident here, and I'm going to just avoid that like a monster truck. Oh my god, Kozlowski right there was crashing across the whole track, and I was just like, no thank you. This track is as rough as the races we are suddenly having. This track is an absolute blast to drive. It really is a lot of fun here now as we go down through the gears. That's probably the best we've gotten through the fast chicane portion so far, back up into P15. Going in a little bit hot there, but we're going to be just fine and absolutely flying through the fast portion again. And we have kind of got that down at this point here now. Is a little bit creative right there, but it's okay. Can we get a top 10? I think that'd be quite a nice recovery from the rough couple of laps we had. I mean, you can see 10th place up there. It's 2 Christopher Bells and a Kyle Busch. So let's get aggressive here. 1 lap to go once we cross the line. Not the race we were hoping for, but a lot of fun to drive. That's kind of the main thing here, as I'm going to be pretty aggressive on my braking there into turn 1. I was a little bit scared right there. The rear end, it's trying to kick out at every second here so far on this lap, but we keep it under control pretty well. And now we're going to go into the slower chicane here now, an opportunity to gain a little bit of time. I was pretty conservative because I've just lost so much confidence in the rear grip of this car that it's just like I can't really push anymore, and it's under braking where I'm scared to push the car, not getting down on the throttle on the exit of the corners. So through the fast chicane though, this is where it's going to kind of make our chances at a top 10 or not. I'm going to get kind of aggressive there. It kind of works out pretty well. It's a move from one of the Bells. It's actually Logano, not Kyle Busch. I'm slipping and sliding, but it's kind of working. I don't think the top 10 is going to happen, but could we maybe pass one of the cars, maybe even 2, go over P11 towards the final corner? The 20 sends it up the inside of Bell. He makes it not work, actually, unfortunately. It's going to be a drag race to the line for the position. Who's going to get it? I think I got P12 right there at the line. We will take that. What a race. You know what? It had its moments. There was a lot of chaos, and I mean, somehow we just managed to end up on the actual right part of the track. So a lot of fun to drive. An absolute blast to drive this track. If you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.